everybody, welcome back to Pixie Woo. Today's video I'm going to do for you is of Katy Perry. We haven't done a Katy Perry look for ages, and I was looking through some magazines and I saw a picture of her on the front cover of Interview magazine, and she looks just gorgeous. It's very Amy Winehouse inspired look, I think. So that's what I'm going to do for you today. If you want to check out the look, you can go on to Pixie Woo blog, and the look will be on there and my final look, so you can compare the two and critique me, which I know you all will. So yeah, let me get on with it. Okay, the skin looks really light in coverage. It's a black and white photo, so it's kind of hard to see what she's used exactly, but the skin does look light in coverage, and you can see her freckles coming through. So I'm going to use Becca foundation. This is the tinted moisturiser. Okay, pop it on the back of my hand, and then I'm going to use Real Techniques buffing brush to work that into my skin. Okay, foundation all over. You can see it's quite a light coverage, so I need to add a little bit more coverage in areas. I'm going to use a Moisturecover Concealer and a little bit of Studio Finish Concealer. Now, if you find that you have quite rosy cheeks, a lot of people ask this, this is a brilliant product that will cover the redness a little bit, but you don't have to put it all over. So I tend to get this and rub a little bit on my cheeks. Loads of people ask, how can you make your foundation look like you're not wearing too much but cover any imperfections? And this works brilliantly. Sorry about the drilling in the background. Seems that every time I go to do a video someone starts drilling. So I'm just going to blend that over the cheeks, and it gives a really light coverage, but it just takes away a little bit of the redness, but I've still got light coverage on the rest of the skin. Now I've got a tiny bit of dry skin here, so I'm going to add a little bit more of the moisture cover just over there. And a little blemish there. I find that moisture cover covers any dryness really nicely, hence the name. And I'm going to use a tiny bit of Studio Finish Concealer just on that blemish there, because it's not covered it enough. Right, I'm going to leave the skin and move on to the eyes, and then come back to the skin and set it at the end. I'm going to use MAC Blacktrack through the eye. And I have got a fine liner brush. This is just super thick eyeliner, so I'm going to start in the corner. And colour it in. The best way to do this is to build with it, so get a rough guide of where you want to go and then go over the top and make it bigger and bigger, rather than doing the outside straight away and then being like, oh no, it's too big, having to take it off. Okay, it goes out of the corner and actually joins with the underneath too, and it goes out quite a way. And then comes back on itself. But the trick with it is it doesn't actually sit through the crease of the eye, it's just before the crease of the eye. So about there, maybe a teensy weensy bit bigger. I'm also going to take the liner inside the top of the eye, so through the waterline. So there should be no flesh or skin colour showing, which is always way more difficult to get them to match up. Especially if you're like me, you've got one really lazy eye.
You haven't got a lazy eye.
I'm a lazy-eyed psycho. I've got a lazy whole side of my face.
Yeah, I have. It's definitely is a little bit. One of my eyes is a lot lower than the other.
Yeah, I've got this one's much lower, and this side's really overactive. Look, I can lift this side of my face. I talk through one side of my face as well.
We both do that.
Nobody's perfect. It would be boring if people were perfect.
Samantha Brick is perfect.
Oh yeah, Samantha Brick's perfect. Oh. This is where my eyes are completely different, this bit here. We're getting there. Gonna do the black inside the eye. Oh, I'm gonna do the black through the lash line, just so I can see how much thicker it will make the eyeliner. Now the brows are really dark, and I'm going to take a little bit of MAC Brun, which is this one here, and a MAC 266. I may have to go over them with a little bit of black as well, and I'm going to draw the brows on. Just slightly pull upwards so I can get a rough shape with them. Now they go pretty straight and then quite up. Just going to take a little bit more Studio Finish concealer. This one is in NW20, and just run that through the brow bone. Sorry about the barking dog this time. It's not drilling. It's a barking dog. Is it 3 o'clock? 22. 3, they're early. I just want to make that really sharp through the brow. And over the top I'm going to add a little bit more of the Pink Rebel. Take your time to slowly draw them in to get the right shape. There are some fierce, strong brows going on. A little bit of this concealer run through the brow again. Okay, next for some lashes on the eyes. I have got Katy Perry's lashes. Well, not her own lashes, because otherwise she'd be missing some. But I have got, as I'm doing a Katy Perry look, some lashes. PlanetBeauty.com have been in contact with us and they have offered to give away a set of the 4 Katy Perry lashes. I've only got 3 here, signed by Katy Perry herself. If you want to win them, all you have to do is write in the comments box, I want to win, or just a comment really, as long as it's nice, otherwise we won't choose you. Yeah, and then you can win the set of 4 different Katy Perry lashes signed by her. Right, I am using these ones. Oh my. Who sings that, Usher?
I don't know. Never heard
Baby, let me love you, girl. Oh, probably much better. Okay, these ones are quite nice and full, so I'm going to go these.
Sorry.
It's alright. Do you know what, actually, I might put the lashes on right at the end. Right, I'm going to come back and do the pièce de la résistance at the end. Is that how you say it, even? No one's listening to me. Sam's got headphones on now. Okay, so I'm going to do the lashes right at the end. Let's go back to the skin. I'm then going to use Laura Mercier translucent powder to hold that all into place. I'm going to push it onto the skin so it's not disturbing my makeup. So that's just going to seal that all into place. She's then got some uber contouring going on the cheeks. So I'm going to, this is Avon Earthen Rose True Colour Blush. And that's going to go down the back of my cheekbones. I was going to use Harmony, but I decided I've used it so much that I wanted to try something different so you get to see different things. Now she's also got loads of freckles on this look, so I'm going to draw on some freckles. Don't worry if they look strong, because they will be faded down in a sec. Now freckles are not evenly spaced, so I'm just putting them anywhere. And I'm going to soften them through just by a little tap. Just tap them down so there's just a few on there. Instantly makes the makeup look a little bit younger and not so heavy, even though it's super heavy. Then on the lip I've got number 7 20 Nude Lip Liner. And I'm going to use a little bit of Stone around the outside. I so didn't want to use Stone because I use it so much, but I looked everywhere for a liner that is similar to Stone and can't find one anywhere. So if anyone knows of one, let us know. And then inside the lip, a little bit of MAC Honeylove. This is really matte. It has to be a really matte lipstick for this look. Really like that lip, it's so nice. And then lastly back to the lashes. Let's put these lashes on. Okay, a little bit of lash glue on the back of the lash. Now these lashes are quite thick, so you have to leave them to set for a little while before you apply them. Okay, look down. Place the lash in place. Oh, these lashes are probably a tiny bit thick for this look. But hey ho. Hey ho. So there you have the finished Katy Perry inspired look. I hope you've enjoyed that and have a lovely day, guys.